Hello guys, today we will be ranking the top 5 most popular One Piece games from worst to best in my opinion. The criteria depends on what they're supposed to be and their gameplay. Before we start, let me just tell you guys what the games are. So there's gonna be Grand Peace Online, Blocks Fruits Fruit Battlegrounds, a One Piece game, and King's Legacy. Okay, now a One Piece game. Let's see what it's about. So, the description of the game literally has nothing special, and the title, a One Piece game. I guess that it means it's just gonna be another bandit beater, right? Okay, so I know I'm not leveled in the game, but like I saw videos on YouTube of the game and the PvP looked a bit mid, which is the main thing you're gonna want for the gameplay. I mean, look at the grinding. The grinding is literally nothing special. Like the M1 combat when you start barely has any effects at all, and it's quite boring to me. And the PvP, like each skill has such like big AoE, it just makes the PvP super weird, bro. I don't know what to say. Anyways, let's move on to number 4. Okay, now on the number 4 spot, we got King's Legacy, in my opinion. For me, this is just like another bandit beater. I mean, it's not as bad as a One Piece game, but like still the gameplay is bandit beating until you get to the second sea and start being able to unlock good things and PvP, but the PvP is really iffy because you just spam until you win, honestly. Like kind of like a One Piece game but with smaller AoEs, you know what I mean? And now what is the game about? The description of the game says nothing special, and the title could be about pretty much anything. We don't know it's a One Piece game, honestly, until you play it. But the effects are really good. Like, honestly, I admire the fact that the devs keep reworking every single thing in the game until the effects are good. And even when they're good, they keep reworking it. So that's very good. But for me, this is kind of like an inferior version of Blox Fruits with less things. And I guess I'm a bit biased, but yeah, I played this game and it's not the best. On the number 4 spot, we have GPO. Now, GPO, it actually has a description. It says, work towards your ideal build, discover hidden locations, and challenge difficult bosses while competing with others. Scavenge the islands for treasures and exotic fruits known to empower their eaters. Hunt pirates or side with them. Perhaps you'll join a crew, or better yet, make one yourself. Now, this is a really good description because it literally describes everything in the game, or most of the things in the game, accurately. Unlike most One Piece games that don't even bother making a description. But yeah, this one actually describes them like super accurately. And now for the gameplay. The grinding when you're at the beginning of the game, it's kind of boring, not gonna lie, but you do get to sort of PvP the NPCs. But as a noob, personally, I found the controls really weird because sometimes your moves would not work or stuff, but maybe that's because the game is just like super laggy in general. But yeah. And now for the PvP. The PvP, it's actually insanely good if you have a really good ping in this game. Personally, I tried the PvP. It was fun, but I was too laggy. It's not that my PC is bad, I'm just not in a right to ping in this game for some reason. But yeah, the effects and VFX, they're like insanely good. probably the best in any One Piece game, no matter how hard they try. Like the OG good VFX, you know what I mean? Also, the updates are very inconsistent but happen way more often than Bloxfruit's updates. Alright guys, on the number 2 spot we have Bloxfruits. Maybe I'm a bit biased, but I don't care, bro. This game is good in my opinion, okay? So, the description, let's take a look. Welcome to Bloxfruits. Oh my goodness, they actually welcomed us. Become a master swordsman or a powerful Bloxfruit user as you train to become the strongest player to ever live. You can choose to fight against tough enemies or have powerful boss battles while sailing across the ocean to find hidden secrets. Now, that's a very good description except for the part when they say, become the strongest player to ever live. That doesn't make sense because there's a max level, so you can't become the strongest player. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Maybe it's just like to make people want to play the game. Yeah, so yeah. But the gameplay now. The grinding, okay, it's boring, yes, but if you're consistent with it, you're gonna be able to get to 2nd sea and 3rd sea really fast. And once you reach max level, bruh, and get some decent items for PvP, the PvP it's like super free. Like, as a 30 million who has experienced PvP, this is not spammy, okay? I don't know why people say this is spammy. There's actually a lot of comboing in this game, not that much strategy, but that's what makes it free. Like, unlike other games, you don't feel trapped inside a prison cell with your opponent. You actually can move around with good mobility, and my aim sucks, but you can actually PvP like as you want to. Yes, you can spam, but it's not always like that. Against a good player, you don't spam. So yes, that's the PvP and the PvE in 3rd sea. Okay, now about the bandit beating, you can do that, but you can also do sea events. Now, sea events, like behind the outskirts of the sea, they can actually make you level up by doing sea beasts and like terror sharks or leviathans. And it's actually fun in the beginning, but if you're used to doing it, it can get boring as any other game. But yeah, so yeah, that's Bloxfruits. Okay, on the number 1 spot we have Fruit Battlegrounds. Now, I'm not saying it's my favorite game. My favorite game is Bloxfruits, but I'm not gonna be completely biased, so I give number 1 spot to Fruit Battlegrounds because it's actually an original game and not that complicated at all. Like, all you have to do is level up by using moves and PvPing people. How fun is that? It's all fun until you meet max levels bullying you, but in that case, just change servers. And to me, the funnest thing about this game is going in ranked 1v1s game mode, because there you can find good opponents and like have a stressful fight, you know what I mean? Let's take a look at the description. Welcome to Fruit Battlegrounds, a simplistic battleground where you can fight your friends, earn bounty, unlock new fruits, and become the strongest. Now that's a good, simple, efficient description to describe the game. The only thing I don't agree once again is become the strongest, because there's a level cap. You can't really become the strongest, but you know what, whatever. But yeah, that's a good description describing what the game is about, literally, because this is a battlegrounds game revolving around using fruits, and it's actually an insanely good concept, I can't lie. This game always cooks when it gives us new updates, and the updates, they don't need to be complicated. They literally just give us a new fruit and we're happy with it, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I think Fruit Battlegrounds is on the number 1 spot. Alrighty guys, that was all for this video, and please tell me your opinion on what's the most underrated One Piece game. In your opinion, I shall try it out in the future. Anyways, bye guys.